quad shot has to take a little bit of a detour. Oh, did I not do the event room in the previous... No, that was the previous run. Okay, it's the arena. Well, this works. Let's turn on... Come on, Chaos Bolt. There you are. So Spark Elementals are a little bit on the scary side. They do a fair amount of damage. Somehow manage to... Oh, jeez. That zombie does axes up the wazoo. Whizzly wazzle. Why am I not casting... There we go. I was wondering why Chaos Bolt had turned off. Maybe when I... Oh. Oh. Yeah, interesting. So if I'm using Flamethrower as my... If I'm casting Flamethrower as my right bumper spell, it actually messes up Chaos Bolt, so Chaos Bolt doesn't fire. Jeez, that... Okay, I'm probably going to have to write that spell off. Just in general. I mean, realistically, it doesn't even do that much damage. It does a fair amount. Like, I like it. I like the idea of it, I think, more than the actual execution. Because, in the end, the fact that it actually disrupts my other spells is seriously damaging. So, realistically, I'm crossing my fingers that I can get an entropy rune along the way. I could go for a triple combiner, or if I'm going to have to go with the cooldown reduction. I think I've already gotten one of those. Maybe that was the previous run. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Cooldown reduction. Getting triples is tempting, but at the same time, surviving long enough to get more triples is more tempting. Because, realistically, I don't make it this far very often. And, I mean, I do. I make it this far frequently often. But this build is actually kind of working out in a nice-ish way. I'm going to try and get one of those, not the other one. Nope, don't walk through the damage zone. Let's see if I can bust me up some shift ropes. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. It's actually Lights Nova that's messing with Chaos Bolt. Not the other way around. Interesting. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be high on the list of things to replace. Because ideally, double Lights Nova would be pretty sweet. Oh, whoops. Probably didn't want to pick up that health pickup. Oh well, it's not going to matter that much, I hope. Okay, so double Lights Nova is incredibly powerful. There's no doubt about that. Oh, looks like it's the Shrine of Destiny again. Nobody likes him. So, a couple of options. Take out his goons. Pelt him from the side with Dark Wind. Oh, wow. That does a substantial amount of damage. Come to think of it. Oh, it teleports him every time. Interesting. Well, let's just keep using it. Or maybe it got rid of his... Oh, let's see if I can get the Necromancer out of the way. So, I think this is his real health bar. Could be wrong. No, I think he's got several. Based on... He teleports every time you take him down. Which is a problem. Also, that's a wild treant. But, oh, there we go. Okay, so we get a fire rune. I could potentially put it into Flamethrower. Not exactly keen on that. Let's check out these power shrines. And I pissed off the Ents. There we go. What am I, Saruman? Anyway. I think we're doing alright here. What do we get? We got fire, we got water, we've got... Oh, let's see if we can take out the bandit. Bandit is dead. Journeyman Light Mage, Journeyman Earth Mage. Those guys are a little bit threatening. Lots of health runes coming out. Health runes. Yeah, I'm just going to give up. They're just going to be health runes in my heart. So, a lot of them dropping left and right. So I could do Dying Wish. No, that's worthless. Honestly, all of these are pretty awful. I'm going to go with Precise Movements. I did boost up my crit a fair amount. Then again, that might actually be worthless now. I don't know. I have no idea if Lights Nova is affected, or not affected, but if Lights Nova even has the capacity to crit, considering it's not specifically a direct attack spell. Unlike most of the other spells. Jeez. The other spells that I use. And unfortunately, I don't exactly have an easy way of confirming one way or another. Oh well, not the end of the world. Let's just keep going around. And realistically, if it doesn't make me that sad. We're getting a lot of fire. It'd be interesting to try triple fire at some point. I don't have a triple combiner though. I could just pump them all into Flamethrower and replace Chaos Bolt with it, but that seems unnecessary in my mind. Okay, we got a room down here. I think the health rune has stopped following me around. Oh, and it's a storage room. Well, at the very least we got that. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this build. I do kind of wish I hadn't gotten that Earth Shield ability. It's not nearly as nice as I thought it was going to be. Or, actually, I haven't even used it, come to think of it. So why don't we? I'll get rid of flamethrower, put it over here, and we'll actually use that earth shield for something instead of just leaving it in storage like a nonsense person. Honestly, I've completely forgotten that I even have buffs already. So let's go in here and use both. Wow, that just it not very impressive, I'll admit. Hey, another shock rune. No entropy. No earth. What is this? Nonsense land? Okay, so realistically, the earth shield does not impress me much. You know why? Because it's kind of worthless. At the very least, I can circle around her. Holy crap, we took a lot of damage there. So, I guess that's what happens when you try and melee a +2 shock elemental. Okay, so that earth shield, just worthless. I mean, maybe there's some way of making it better than it is, but I cannot foresee it getting any better than that. So I'm going to write that one off. Note to self, don't piss off the ants. And pair of health runes in here, which is nice. So realistically, let's go back for the last one. The staircase down has got to be back up where we were, where we fought that lightning elemental. So I prefer to not have to backtrack later, especially for health that could help us now. So we can make the trek up, get the last of the rooms done, and hopefully someone will give us an entropy rune or an earth rune. I honestly kind of wish you could actually let's do that. Wow, that does not help us against projectiles, interestingly enough. That's a little bit disappointing. So hopefully I'll just use this to help us in some way. So we're getting our health back, which is actually quite nice. Hey, there's our earth rune. That means you know, the other really stupid thing we could do, considering what we've got, we could actually just do quad nova. That'd be dumb. That'd be real dumb. I'm not opposed to it, because I've got shock runes. You know what? I'm just gonna give up on this a little bit. Probably could have actually saved that for quad nova potential stuff. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. What else do we got? I could get... No, can't do dark wind. Oh well, let's just accept the fact that we are a talentless hack and have no other cool spells available in our repertoire right now. And I'd rather just get far than try for builds right now, considering nothing seems to be forthcoming. So also, surely the fact that the flamethrower thing just kind of sucked. Mad donkey butts. Okay, so watch out for the Shock Knight. Luckily, he gets knocked back by each and every one of these things. Also, I think we do actually crit, come to think of it. Come on, Frozen Knight. I'm just over here. Beautiful. Okay, so realistically, as long as I'm careful, I should actually be able to clear out large groups of enemies. So, what do we want at this point? Well, if I get a bunch of mind runes, we can do mindlessness. That'll be really nice, because, you know what? Mindlessness is an amazing spell no matter what you do. Second Dark Wind would not actually be that bad. It's a consideration. A lot of hatchet zombies. Jeez, those do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I don't have any other hearts sitting around, so we might actually be in a little bit of trouble. Note to self, don't get hit by hatchets. Lesson. Oh, okay. Back off. Don't get hit anymore. Okay, I turned off right trigger like a dummy. Okay, let's just get out. At the very least, I boosted up my health a little bit. Okay, so, we're not dead yet. That hurt. We have a lot of fire runes. I have nothing to do with them, because I don't have anything particularly useful right now that uses them. So, realistically, Supernova would actually be really amazing. Why am I just going back to the old builds? It's because there's nothing else that I can do sometimes. I don't know. I do want to diversify this one, but currently it's not letting us. Well, at the very least we get a triple combiner, so let's see what I can make. So fire, fire, and fire? Never done that before. Buster Bang. Jeez. Yes. Holy crap, ooh. After charging for a short time, fires a very massive fireball that does extremely high damage. The force of the shot knocks the caster backwards. I have no problems with this. It's got a long cooldown though, but I'm okay with it. Does a lot of damage. That might actually be exactly what we need along the way. Let's go in here. Let's charge it. Oh, does that not go... Does that not strike through or anything like that? If it doesn't strike through, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Okay, let's do the... Oh, yep, windshield does not affect those. Well, let's hope it hit its intended target, which was at least one of those hatchet zombies, because realistically, they're jerks. Let's also hope Black Wind did some things. Oh, hatchets. Oh, so many hatchets. It's a +1 hatchet, +2 hatchet zombie, and I completely missed. Oh well. We're still alive. How? I don't know. Okay. Reduces cooldowns by 1. Tempting. Especially because all the other ones are kind of worthless. Okay, Elementalism. That'll reduce our cooldown, so we might actually be able to use our super fire spell more often. I don't know. And seeing as we've got it, let's just buff its damage to high heaven. Wow, that really buffs its damage. That could potentially be really cool, especially for a cooldown reduction build, because it doesn't seem to have a maximum range. Oh, I wish I had more health. I hope we get the doctor perk along the way, otherwise we're going to have some serious problems. Because we're just going on to level 5, so I could do crit chance, shock rune, density, max HP. I don't know. Because I could go for the shock rune. Put it into one of my Lights Novas. Let's go with crit chance. I might be stupid here. But it might work. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lights Nova does crit. So now at this point, at the very least, we have a +6% crit chance. And I don't know what it is baseline. But 6% crit chance is pretty powerful. Let's use this. Unfortunately, we're up against a bunch of hatchet zombies and the jerk kind of... Well, let's get these. We're up against a bunch of hatchet zombies and the jerk kind of... Please hit. Wow, that's effective. Okay, so I'm very glad we went with the cooldown reduction E thing, because that could be potentially really effective at stuff. I'm really disappointed, though, that it doesn't look like the massive fireball spell has strike through, which makes me sad. Oh well, not the end of the world. Yeah, I really wish it had some level of strike through, because the fact that the fact that you know, destructibles can mess with... Nope. There we go. Earth Rune. Let's get another one of those off. Let's see if I can fire that. So at the very least, we got some really long-range spells that we can use here. Oh, I guess we've already taken out this statue. Jeez, let's avoid. Okay. And great. Yeah, for such a strong spell, it has too many detractions to be really worth it in the future. Like, I like the idea of it more than the actual execution, which makes me a little... Holy shit. Let's go and visit... No. What? I can't... I apparently used my invincibility recently. We're not going to live. This makes me sad because this run is actually kind of working, but I'm not betting on our survival here. At least we learned some interesting things. Let's see if that hits. Nope. That doesn't hit. Yeah, apparently I used my invincibility recently. The one problem is it's tied to the right stick, which is not so good because I tend to be pressing harder on that one than anything else. Oh, hey. We might actually get lucky here. Might actually get some hearts. I don't know. It's unlikely, but it might happen. Well, we got one. You can do this, Wander. Just avoid the everything and clear ways through stuff. So, ooh, there we're getting some things. Yeah, I really, really wish that Grand Fireball would actually cut through large groups of enemies. Because as it stands, it is not worth it. I'd rather have Supernova. Pretty much unequivocally. Oh well, I'll just keep going as I'm going. I'll figure it out. Oh, freaking summoners. Well, at the very least, the one good thing about it is it is very good at taking me out of this situation. Let's see if I can Fireball. Nope, it just immediately hit Destructibles. Well, at the very least, the massive fireball of death and destruction is very good at taking out Destructibles that are in my way. But at the same time, Black Wind, far better. Okay. So, oh, Red Bones. That's a bit on the scary side of things. Let's deflection zone. Ideally, would like to... Oh, I think that actually hit somebody. Somebody that we didn't want to get hit by, which is good. Potentially. Freaking Red Bones. The problem is there are a bunch of them. Oh. Oh, we might be making a comeback here. Of sorts. Step on the Red Bones. Step on the Red Bones. Ow. Step on the Red Bones. There we go. Okay, so we've got... Those aren't hearts. This game's lying to me. We're hanging on. I am honestly a little bit flabbergasted at the fact that we're not dead yet. We're on floor 5 too, so I mean, there's a very small chance we might actually make it to the boss on level 6. Very small chance. Let's see if Dark Wind a-blowing. Dark Wind. Oh, there it goes. Took it long enough. Yeah, so realistically in the future, I think I would rather prioritize Dark Wind onto my build than Crazy Fireball spell. I like the idea of Crazy Fireball spell, but the execution ends up falling a little bit flat, which is a shame. Let's use this. Okay, so we're half health, which is actually really fantastic. I was not expecting... yeah, Dark Wind. Hell yeah, Dark Wind. Jeez, that is a nut spell. If I actually get one Dark Rune, I will get myself a second Dark Wind and get rid of Super Fireball. I like the idea of Super Fireball, but just the sheer execution of it falls flat. Freaking little Necromancer shits. And they're Rudy Tooty, shooty. Not appreciated. Oh, yep, there's the Dark Rune. So, I could do Rune Infusion. Let's do that. And let's go in here and come on. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Black Wind. Goodbye, Super Fireball spell. Goodbye, Flamethrower. Nobody liked you anyway. Shock Rune into that Lights Nova. And this into this Black Wind. There we go. Okay, so now we've got long range, we've got short range, and we've got one buff that I prefer to be mindlessness, but currently isn't. So we've got lots of rats. You know what? I like rats. I actually really like rats ow. These freaking mystic statues. They just hurt. Oh well. Let's go invincible for a bit. Yep, that was a very good idea. There's a lot of damage there that I did not want to take. Hey, there's another mind rune. There's a lot of runes, actually. Wow. That took it a very long time. There, finally, at very, very, very long last, is our Earth Rune. Not Earth Rune, our Entropy Rune that I've been asking for this entire time. So... Huh. No, that's dumb. I was thinking just like, I could actually make a third Black Wind. No. No, Wander. Shut up. Let's boost the size of that one. I'm mostly going to boost their damage equally, but I'm going to boost the effects of the other one a little bit more, I think. Okay, next up, what can I do? Fire Entropy Speed. Because I don't use fire, I have no need for entropy at this point, and don't need speed. So we get Hot Feet. Increases your speed with Flaming Feet. Spreads to nearby enemies and can repeat numerous times. Oh, it's a damage over time. That's a nice speed buff. Let's see, what's the cooldown? It's a long cooldown. What's the duration? Only 5 seconds. So honestly, not entirely sure if it's the best thing, but it's an interesting thing, and I like interesting. So let's use Hot Feet. There we go. And go back with our double Dark Wind. Because, yeah, realistically, between that and the Lights Novas, we've pretty much got long range and short range in the bag. And with the cooldown reduction, we've got... Well, we've got everything casting at a fair speed. So as long as I don't get surrounded by large amounts of enemies very quickly, we're actually in a very good spot. Let's see, we only have maybe 2 rooms left, give or take, kind of hard to tell. So at the very least we got that going for us, and I like the idea of Hot Feet. I'm not entirely sure how great it's going to be, but I like the idea of it, and could be good for getting out of bad situations. So think I'll keep it on the bar for the time being. Hey, it's an event room. What's this one? Oh, living statues. Well, this is interesting. I'm gonna have to avoid... Oh, shoot. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually hang out all the way over here and just proceed to black wind the crap out of everything that remotely comes close to us. And I should be fine as long as that one statue doesn't hit me too much. Because all the other guys probably aren't going to bother me. Oh, it's red bones. I need to stomp on them. Okay, I think actually all the statues are up too, so we took damage that I didn't want to take here. But in the end, doesn't matter that much. And let's go with more crit chance. God, it's got to be high. What's our crit chance? Does it say? No, it doesn't say. Does it say here? Bonus crit chance, 8%. Wonder what our base crit chance is. Don't know. Where's the stairs? Oh, the stairs are all the way back there. Okay, so we're going into the next floor, half health. That is concerning to me, especially because we're the Wisp, and we don't get much healing. If I can get the Doctor perk from finishing this floor, that will put us in at least a decent enough position, give or take. Or at least it will equalize out the healing a little bit. I can't get it. It's got to be something else. At the very least, our maximum health total is going up, which is nice. Shock levels. Shock levels, yes. Because I believe that boosts the damage of both of our Lights Novas. Very appreciated, because if I had really high damage on both of those, we'd be in a very good position. And ideally, if I can get one more Mind Rune, we can actually make that a reality. Because mindlessness, yeah. Especially because we don't use Mind Runes at all for anything else. Oh, it's the zombie Underlord. Wow, that actually is... You know what? That is actually quite possibly the best... Oh. Whoa. Jeez. He does that? Well, that's a little bit concerning. When does he pop up? Does he only pop up when he gets close to me? Freaking jerk. Okay, watch out for that. Actually, let's just go invincible for a second. Piss off the Underlord. Let's do Flame Feet? Can't do Flame Feet. Okay, so we're taking damage here. Interesting thing. I've never run into this guy before. I'm just trying to get away with it. Okay, so he will actually... Oh, wow, my frame rate actually chunks a little bit when he does that. But at the very least, yep, there we go. He's dead. We get an air rune. He's got one more zomb. Not a zombie, a zomb. Oh, well. So... Oh, jeez, what is that thing? I don't know. It probably just reduces my movement speed, but it's not something that I want to mess around with that much. Okay, let's just keep going. Please give me some health along the way here. So realistically, I get a Bandit Ace. I'd like to take him out first and foremost. I'm also trying to stay largely away from everybody, because if I can avoid everything, then at the very least our chances of getting hit by anybody is significantly lower. Okay, that's not the boss room. For a second I thought I saw the red glow coming out of it, and I got a little bit concerned. Okay, so we've got... We've got a Bandit Ace running around. I think he's dead. Okay. So, we get a heart. Puts us a little bit closer to half. Runs with the mist, with the Wisp. I guess Wisp runs are always... Unless you can get some, like, really nutso healing somewhere along the way, they always end up being just a very slow death. And realistically, I'm kind of okay with Wisp runs in general, because they're exciting. Because Wisps are kind of nice and powerful, but at the same time... Okay, we got a triple. Let's use it. So, these three? Sure, why not? I'm not really using fire. Air, ooh. What's light here? Ah. Oh, light is tempting. What about speed? I'm not using speed. Because water... Because I want duration on Lights Nova. Because that actually ends up being, wow, fairly substantial. Interesting. Oh, I'm buffing the wrong one. Oh, well, not the end of the world. So, I could boost the size of this. No, that's significant. Yeah. I'll hold on to it, I think. Yeah, because both of these have... Nope, shoot, I'm buffing the wrong one. On both of them. Oh, well. I need to pay more attention to these things. I could do mind. No, I want to save for mindlessness. Okay, hopefully we can get another rune. I would be very pissed to die with... Why am I slowed? Oh, maybe it's something. I honestly don't know what it is. but realistically, I'd hate to die with the triple combiner. That would probably be the worst possible thing that could happen to us here. Dying, I mean, yeah, dying sucks, but dying with a triple combiner, that's just rough. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Yeah, it is. That's a lot of health. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us as much as we'd want it to. That's a lot of Aqua Imps. Don't want to be around those. Don't want to be around Summoners either. Summoners are scary. Wow, everything dies though. At the very least, we got that going for us. So, we could get better soul absorption. Ooh. I mean, excess energy is pretty good too. But, let's be honest here. Soul absorption, quite possibly... Holy crap, that's a lot of health. Okay. So realistically, here's what we're going to do. Fire speed. What happens? Burst dash. Causes an explosion that launches you forward, dealing damage to the exploded location. Okay, goodbye hot feet. You were cool, but ultimately not that useful. Shock rune into... Which one of these has the shorter cooldown? This one. Not by much, but close enough. And yeah. Okay, we also have a pair of mind runes. Can't do much with them. On to the boss fight. Who are we fighting? Please... Burnakai. Oh, it's a clown. I think. Yeah, the maniacal jester. So, note to self, get hit by the sword. Don't get hit by the other stuff. So, realistically, that was weird. Realistically, we're actually in a very good location as far as all of this goes. Okay, so, oh geez, he disabled all my spells at first. Okay, so realistically, we're in kind of a good, kind of bad spot for fighting this guy. We're long range, so we can focus largely on fighting him, which is good. We're really long range. Like, yes, we do have Lights Nova, but I'll be honest here, the main linchpin to our build right now is... Oh, he's got that sword. Whatever. Doesn't matter that much to me. So, realistically, main linchpin to our build is... Ow. Is pretty much unequivocally... Yeah, why is... Oh. Here's that sword. Doink. Okay, so hitting that sword actually gets rid of his shield. I'm kind of glad about that. Where's that sword gone? Please don't... Oh, God, we're so low on health. Where's that sword? Where's that sword? Got to avoid the orbs. Come on. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Doink. Okay, keep avoiding. And we're dead. Damn it. Fucking clown. Oh well, we made it to the third, we didn't die with the triple combiner, I'm going to count that as good enough. Because honestly, I did not expect that run to get any further than even level 4. Whew. It's a good run. Not the best run, but it was a good run. Kinda wish I had Dr. Bag. Kinda wish I had a lot of things. Oh well, not the end of the world. So, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Runers, where we'll go off and do something else. Because honestly, I've had enough of Lights Nova. I really wanted double lightning there, and this game just didn't hand it to me. I think I might stop doing Mystic runs, though. They're nice, but the resulting reduction in, like, healing, oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. It probably hurts more than the bonuses given by the spells, because those special bonuses don't stack when you throw the runes in. So, anyway, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.